I don't think we need to worry about falling out of bed on this one. We're at like a perfect little angle, I'd say, don't you? Yep, we're not gonna fall out of bed on this one. Must have got a little icy in there. It looks like salt. That is salt. Well, they said go ahead and come back and get your paperwork. Now I need to figure out how to get out of here. Let's just back up for a ways and see how it goes. Alrighty, big girl. Can we make that? We can try, can't we? Alright. We're gonna swing that trailer. Ooh, we'll be mountain climbing today, boys. Come on. Yeah, I know. She's had a hard life. Hey. Grass is smell. Here, let's go over here to this grass. Come on. Well, I'd say we're in a cotton territory. We're in Clinton, Oklahoma right now. No, we're not going to go trucking yet. Letting Opie run around. We just got unloaded. We're going to get back in the truck, go back to sleep. Then we'll wake up and officially start our day. But I'd say this is some kind of cotton place. A lot of cotton. At least it's cotton, not snow. I know. I'm a dork. Well, I had a conversation with you guys outside there. Then I realized the wind's blowing about 50 miles per hour, so that conversation was not going to last too long. That's going to be our Achilles heel today. It's going to be wind. I even got a text from Dad and Mom that both told me that the winds down here in Oklahoma and basically all the way up to Dodge City, Kansas, which is where we're going, and then back to Dakota City, Nebraska, is expecting 40 to 50 mile per hour winds. It's going to be kind of breezy. But what I was telling you outside before I realized it's just too windy is I swear I did not take the rims and tires off of that truck. I swear that I'm not taking parts off of that truck. That truck was 100% sitting on rims, like sitting on blocks when I got here. Swear to it. I know I will take parts off of anything and put them onto anything, but I didn't touch it. But speaking of that work truck, did you guys see that work truck leaving well, yeah, I think actually it might have, I didn't talk to you, so I might actually still have that. The work truck, the oil rig leaving when we were getting out and firing up first class. That's an oil truck, and you run into those trucks a lot down here in Oklahoma. You're seeing them in Texas too. How do I say this? When you think of work truck, that's what I think of, because those trucks are, I mean, they almost look like they run the old bias tires that you used to buy on your old pickups. And that the reason it's red, if you're not familiar with it, that's the color of the Oklahoma dirt, at least where we're at right here, is red. Hopefully I can get you into some red dirt, but the hours we run with the time change, there's not a whole lot of daylight left. Welcome to Woodward, Oklahoma. We're right on the outskirts of it right now. There's a Walmart right over here to our left. I used to deliver flowers there out of Texas. I can't remember where I picked them up in Texas, but I'd bring them up here. They'd lift a pallet jack up into the trailer, and I'd use a pallet jack to unload them. For you people that know, a pallet jack, a normal pallet jack, not designed for refrigerated trailers, you know how much of a delight that was on a 120-degree day. Refrigerated trailers have really deep ribs in them for the cool air can go underneath. They take a special kind of pallet jack, is what I've been told, because the normal ones, they're a no-go. Well, I'm sorry, they do work, they get the job done. Let's put it that way. I'm assuming you need it stirred up. Is that why you haven't eaten today? Here, let me stir it up. Yeah, it looks like it got a little hard on you. Not really hard, but there we go. Now it's nice and fresh and stirred up for you. We're just stopped here at the truck stop here in Woodward, Oklahoma. Figured I'd let Opie out, run around a little bit. There's a truck down the way with about 3 dogs in it that are out running around right now. So I'm just gonna make a quick little supper. Some of you have wondered why I don't use my nice little built-in countertop to make supper on. Well, sometimes it's easier to make a sandwich up here on my bed than it is to make a sandwich on that countertop with a German Shepherd head right here, giving you those puppy dog eyes. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. So it's easier if I'm up here and I just don't look down. See? Don't look down. Keep looking up. Don't look down.
First time I've ever been in this place.
Opie got that orange vest from one of you subscribers last year, I think it was. He still wears it. He's kind of about like me. He's getting a little bit more round in the midsection, so it's fitting a little bit more snug than what it used to. But between that and the light and the leash, when we go to the truck stop, he usually stays pretty safe. We have a little bit over 100 miles left till we get to Dodge City. The rest of it, of course, will be dark. But it was kind of nice. Back home, it'd been dark an hour ago. And here, well, I'm using the light, but I probably could get away without using the light because it's overcast. Mom had mentioned that I might be running into some rain, and I haven't yet. I felt a few sprinkles just a little bit ago. That's about it. I mean, the wind right here in Woodward feels like it's not blowing at all, just a slight breeze. Once we get out back onto the highway, I'm sure it'll come up. I didn't mention, well, I've been kind of forgetting to mention the weather. I need to be that weatherman, you know. Our wind today is 20 to 100 miles per hour, and our temperature is sitting right at 68 degrees. There's a dog. Meryl. Good? Okay. I think the dog's in a kennel or something. The leash, or the collar on Opie, was made by Keeping Up with Speedy. He has a YouTube channel. You should go check it out. He's very, very, very creative. And he made this leash for Opie. It's parachute cord, and it glows in the dark. Well, it doesn't glow in the dark, but it's reflective. So if light hits it, it'll reflect. And then on top of that, he put a buckle on it, Then he actually put a hook for the leash on top of it, where a lot of them put it on the bottom. So he made one for Opie and he made one for Jax. I don't think they make a vest big enough for Jax though. Does everybody remember a day when you could actually go into a gas station or truck stop and wash your hands? I mean, really wash them. I'm not talking that foam crap that they put in the soap dispensers now. I mean like flip the nozzle or flip the hose or the water faucet. You flip it on, scrub your hands with real soap, go over to the paper towels and ching, 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 get some paper towels. I miss those days. Must be a school concert going on over here. We're in Buckland, Kansas right now. Usually they have lights. They're up. There's lights strung up in between each light pole that goes back and forth. I've always wanted to come through here in the middle of the night with the lights still on and park the truck like right smack in the middle of the road and get a picture of it. The lights aren't on, as you can see. We're not too far from Dodge City now. We're probably only about 20, 30 miles. Not even that, probably 20 miles. It's all full. Let's go check out some car parking, see if there's room over there. Oh, come on, Turbo. Come on. Go faster, man. You're going too slow. Man, you were only going 45, 50 in a truck stop. Well, we could probably make a spot there. And now we'd block him in. Let's keep motoring. The wind is blowing out of the northwest at this point. I say we run up to the Flying J, which is upwind of the packing plant, and maybe we won't get so dusty. I can't fit in that. Alright, today's goal, really simple. Our goal today, start our day off in Clinton, Oklahoma. Drive 200 miles northwest to Dodge City, Kansas, where we would drop off our empty trailer, pick up our loaded trailer, and drive 500 miles to the north and east to Dakota City, Nebraska, with a load of beef trimmings. It's usually going to be around 38 to 42,000 pounds of them. There's one problem. I don't even want to say it. I really don't. Trailer's not loaded. Trailer's not ready. We wait. But instead of torturing you guys like I did last time and doing all this other stuff to the truck, we just greased her up. I didn't lay on the ground. We didn't go underneath. Too much pee in the parking lot to do that. But you're able to get to a lot of the top stuff. Just got to get 1, 2, 3. Got to get the 3 U-joints. Alrighty, well, I got that done. I'm going to figure something else out to do. Whew. It cooled down. It cooled down a lot while we waited. I'm gonna walk my German. Come on, German, let's walk. It's cold. Please walk with me. He's not walking with me. He grabbed a hold of a chicken bone. We were up there at the Flying J, and I've been glued to him pretty good. And he grabbed a hold of a chicken bone. He actually laid down because I'm walking like this. We're walking. I went like this, and he's laying on his stomach. What the heck? So I go walking up to him. He buries his face straight into his paw. You know, he's like, he's burying his face. I lift him up and I go, drop it, drop it. He opens his mouth up and I pull a chicken bone out. You could have died, dude. Seriously. He doesn't care. All right, let's get out of here before traffic starts picking up and everyone starts going to work. We'll get to some trucking, and I don't know how far we're gonna go. We're pushing on up as far as we want to go, though. It's the way we got to do it. Yeah. I'm going to be in serious trouble when it gets cold, because right now it's probably around 40 degrees out and I'm bundling up like it's sub-zero. The wind has some bite, but this is too much. It's too bad that I don't have any 5-gallon pails. That pretty much looks like road salt, right? It's out of a hopper bottom. He probably had to clean his hopper out to go pick up another load. You'd never guess the wind is blowing like crazy. Behind my truck right there is a hill, and we are pulled off onto an on-ramp, and that hill is blocking the wind perfect. I mean, you would never guess the wind is blowing as hard as it is. I don't know if it's coming across the camera at all either. It has to. It sounds like a wind tunnel in my truck. We really got to get those new seals in. But it has to be coming across the camera because, man, that wind is blowing like crazy. He might make a good bird dog, maybe. I looked back when I was talking to you guys, and all I seen was a green collar going like this, just shaking back and forth, and he was shaking his head into the grass. He's still doing it. You're still blowing, Opie. We gotta take that off, don't we? That's pretty cool. I'm glad I picked that up. I got it from Menards, if anyone's wondering. That's where I picked it up. It's from Menards. Well, everywhere I've tried two places, and everything was locked up solid in the wise of having room to park. It's just so windy. I don't know if that was a bull rack that they had just got uprighted, and I'm not 100% sure if it's windy. I don't think it's windy enough to blow him over. I've seen those boys run pretty hard and a lot worse when they're empty. So that might have been more. That was right at the Interstate 70 and Highway 81, right at Salina. That was where that accident was. You can tell that he'd been laying on his side and they were just getting it toppled over. And they had it shut down. They had the Highway 81 shut down there, so we did pretty good there. Alright, this is where I'm calling home for tonight. Solid on-ramp. The wind is not here because the hill is blocking that north wind. We're going to sleep good. Thank you for watching. If you like it, maybe think about subscribing to it. And if you didn't like it, well, I'm sorry. You guys stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.